Ultimatum, season 1, episode 128. To me, the ultimatum is the ultimate bunch of desperate, foolish women begging these men to marry them. I think there's one guy that gave the ultimatum. He ain't got much money. She has a lot of money. I really wanted to watch each episode and review it, but I just didn't have time, so I binge watched the whole episode in 2 days. I was up at 4 o'clock this morning, finishing episode 7 and 8, 8 and 7, whatever. And so I'm gonna run through and talk about the couples. The finale is on Netflix. One thing I don't like about Netflix with these shows is they give you 8 episodes one time, so you don't really have time to really watch each and really talk about it. Please do not tell me what happened in the finale. If you watched it already, I don't want to know. Okay, I'll try to watch it later and then I'll come back and do a review, or I might watch it live. But please, please, please do not say what happened in the comments because I don't want to know. Okay, I want to thank you for your love and your support. Thank you so much for those of you who are picking up my books and showing me love. This is how you show me love. You know, I pour out so much on YouTube, and the way you show me love is picking up my books. They're all available on Amazon. Those of you that's been having issues finding the new book, I hope you're finding it. I don't know what the issue was, but it's starting to show up now. And so How to Read the Bible in 1 Year is showing up. And of course, the wisdom book. Listen, you need wisdom. I'm telling you, woman, we need wisdom. I love the ultimatum. It is, somebody says, a spinoff from Put a Ring on It. It is. It's ring. It's the woman begging the man. And ladies, we should never beg a man to marry us. As a matter of fact, I'm going to start writing smaller books because my editor's been on me. But one of the books I'm going to write is Why You Should Never Beg a Man to Marry You. Ladies, it is so important for you to understand that God created us to be adored, to be treasured, to be honored, to be praised. If you read the Bible, especially in the book of Proverbs and in other portions of the scriptures, when God talks about a woman, he always compares us to who can find a virtuous woman. Her price is far above rubies. Husband, the wife is the crown of her husband. He referred to us as jewels. And I think that a lot of women, we were not raised to understand that we are precious, we are jewels, we should be loved, we should be adored. One of the girls, Shaniqua, I can't stand her, okay? She brought the fiance, the boyfriend, home to meet the daddy, and the daddy is gonna say, well, I want to know, it's been 2 years, why he has to marry my daughter. What is a higher priority than honor marry my daughter? I'm like, because you didn't raise her right. She out here giving that boy who is feminine. Randall is sweet, and Randall needs to go ahead and live his truth because he is not living his truth. You asking about why he ain't actually, you ain't right. She's out here giving this man an ultimatum. That's proof you didn't do right by her. But anyway, all right, let me go ahead and run these couples down and I'll tell you what I think about them. Um, Hopefully next season I'll be better prepared to watch each season. So first it was 1, 2, 3, 4. It was 6 couples, okay? And this one, I can't stand her. She's angry. She's controlling. I just can't. And it says, did you catch the trail at the end of Love is Blind? Okay, we already read that. The ultimatum follows 6 couples, and in each one, partner gives the other an ultimatum to get married. The couple breaks up, date the other contestants, and undergo a trial marriage with someone else for 3 weeks. Then contestants move in with their original partner to confront their issues for another 3 weeks, all before possible and engagement. And I love this. I love it because this is what I'm on YouTube yelling and screaming. Date other people. Date other people, because when you date other people, you can see what you're missing, what you're willing to settle for, and you can see that there's somebody actually better out there for you. If you are not happy, if you're not content, there is somebody, and if you have to give him an ultimatum, there is somebody out there that's better, okay? Okay, below all of the couples, they gave the ultimates to Landis. Now, this is Alexis and Hunter. At first, I thought Alexis was a dude. I'm sorry. I got to tell you, I tell you the truth. I thought Alexis was a dude. Then now we're finding out that Netflix lied about their age. Alexis, they're claiming Alexis is 25. She is actually 27, which doesn't make a difference. I am 44 years old, and I thought Alexis was at least 48. And I'm saying this as a 44-year-old woman. I will be 45 in October. And I'm saying this, that Alexis gave me at least 48. Okay, Alexis and Hunter. Alexa, ultimate giver is Alexis, 25. Ultimate receiver is Hunter's 28. After 2 years, Alexis is ready to say I do to her boyfriend, but he's only willing to start living together. Will Hunter be willing to put a ring on it before Alexis says I do to shacking up with somebody else? So 2 years, see, you're thinking it's time for him to marry me, but he's not thinking that. And you want to give him an ultimatum because you think it's time for him. Let me put up 10 years of girlfriend here. Okay? Because a lot of women are being 10 years a girlfriend. You're giving him the ultimatum. Okay, Alexis. Okay, sir. Okay. Now, Alexis has money and Hunter doesn't. Then you have April and Jake. Okay, I can't stand her. Okay, she just I don't like her. I don't like none of the girls. Okay. I do like Jake. I do like Jake. April is 23. You 23, you're giving some man an ultimatum. Can't even wipe your behind right. Jake is 26. Just 1 year after leaving the military, Jake wants to travel and become financially stable before he proposed to girlfriend April. But April, who wants a family as soon as possible, says she'll be done with the relationship if this experience doesn't push him toward an engagement. At 23 years old, you're giving a man an ultimatum. And then we come to find out that Jake is saying it's not really the finances, but maybe he don't really like her. But even when he met with his mom, and I don't know if that was her dad or his dad, the dad is going to say, well, you can't really be financially stable. That is not true. That is not true. My husband and I were very financially stable. We don't live paycheck to paycheck. I was watching something on Facebook how Americans are getting tired of living paycheck to paycheck or tired of working living paycheck. Well, whose fault is it? Because you know what the financial advisors say, it's not how much you bring in, it's what you do with it. You can't tell me your nails always done, weave is always done, $5,000 pocketbook, driving a Benz, $700 shoes, but then you're crying that you live in paycheck to paycheck. you know, your finances, you're making $1,000 a rent, but your rent a month, but your rent is 1,000. Okay, girl. Then you have Lauren and Nate. Okay, I didn't like her either. Lauren, ultimate giver is Nate, and Lauren is 30. This foolish couple, he wants to have kids and she doesn't. Why y'all still together? I just want to know why y'all still together. Please tell me why you guys are still together. Nate and Lauren have a fundamental issue in their relationship. He wants to have children while she doesn't. He's hoping an ultimatum will solve it, but could it send 2.5 years of relationship down the drain? Why are you guys dating? You don't want the same things. This is what I'm talking about. He wants kids, she doesn't. Why y'all together? Then when they were making the decision of who they're gonna go, he went ahead and proposed. Oh, I forgot to say, Alexis Hunter went ahead and proposed to Alexis, but it was fake, John. I think this and Nate proposed. It was both fake to me. This is after he's at the table whispering to the other girls, he's gonna choose you, I'm gonna choose you. Then he got up and proposed because nobody else wanted him. Then you have Madelyn and Colby. Okay, I don't like Madelyn. All Madelyn cares about is a mandingo. That's all she cares about. Okay, that big black mandingo. That's all she cares about. Ultimate giver, Colby 25, receiver Madelyn 24. After meeting at a bar in college, Colby immediately knew Madelyn was the one, and after a year and a half of dating, Colby needs her to realize that too. Otherwise, he says he'll walk away. He needs to walk away. He needs to walk away. And she got on my nerves the whole series, but for the last 2 minutes of episode 8, she got me. She got my heart. Because I'm yelling to the TV like, girl, you're saying all the right things. Everything you're saying the right thing, but you're allowing him to drag you down with you. Then you'll have these two. Ooh, she is so typical. That Rae, typical. She think the answer to all their problem is between her legs. Rae and Zay, Rae's 24, Zay 25. Rae, ultimate giver is Rae 24. Rae has everything mapped out in her life. Now that she graduated from college, the next steps are a proposal from her boyfriend of 2.5 years, a honeymoon in Cancun, and eventually a family. Only problem is Zay isn't ready to fit into that plan. This boy is leave him alone. Let this boy grow up into being a man. And she's telling her that, I need you to express more. Tell me how you're feeling. Guess what she say? I can show you better than I can tell you. Typical. Typical Rae, thinking that your leg between your legs solve all the problems. Y'all having an argument, and to solve the problem, you're just gonna open up your legs. Just typical. Any woman who think her kitty cat can solve the problem is a fool and typical. She's mad that he doesn't share her on his social media. 2.5 years. 2.5 years. He's in the nightlife, and the girls be on his. Then the next couple is Shaniqua. Can't stand her. Typical. Just typical. And Sugar Sweet Randall, 26. Shaniqua wants a big family and a big wedding, while Randall wants to hold off until he can get out of debt. Through this process, Randall hopes to prove that Shaniqua isn't quite as ready for marriage as she says. And you would think if a man says, I want to get out of debt, you would allow him. No! She want this, she want that. Just typical Randall. Leave her alone. Leave her alone and go about your business. First of all, you need to go figure out what your truth is, Randall, because you're not living your truth. And Shaniqua, she just needs to go somewhere. I don't like none of the girls. I don't like none of them. I don't like none of them. I can't stand none of them. They should be giving nobody no ultimatum. And it's just absolutely ridiculous to me. I wish I had time to review every episode, but I do not. I think I'm going to come back. I do have some notes on some of the couples. and I'm gonna come back and do a quick talk, and then I'm going to hopefully later watch the season finale and the reunion. I just don't like how Netflix does their thing. Okay, I wish they would give me one episode a week. Okay, I love you. Let me know what you think about this couple. Oh, don't forget my Patreon. Thank you so much. Thank you for my cash out. Somebody cash at me coffee yesterday. Thank you. I appreciate the love and the support. Let me know what you think and come on back. I just have a couple of notes on these couples. All right. Love you much. Talk to you later. Bye.